Colorado Signs Road Situations Practice Test.
Question 1. While driving along this two-lane road, you spot an emergency vehicle approaching with its flashing lights switched on. What should you do?
Maintain speed and direction. Changing lanes or stopping is unpredictable and dangerous. Speed up until you can find a suitable place to turn off. Slow down. Pull over and stop.
Answer.
Pull over and stop.
Question 2. This driver is using a hand signal to communicate with other traffic. What does this driver intend to do?
Turn left. Slow down to let traffic pass. Turn right. Slow down or stop.
Answer.
Turn left.
Question 3. You arrive at a crossroad with a green traffic signal. You wish to drive straight through the intersection. Which of the following is true?
You cannot proceed. You must briefly stop, yield, and then you can proceed. You are free to proceed, but you first must yield to any traffic already in the intersection. You are free to proceed.
Answer.
You are free to proceed, but you first must yield to any traffic already in the intersection.
Question 4. You are turning at an intersection on a red signal. At the same time, a pedestrian is entering the road to cross. What should you do?
Use your horn to alert the pedestrian to your presence. Turn into the far lane to pass the pedestrian. Stop and let the pedestrian cross. Speed up and pass the pedestrian.
Answer.
Stop and let the pedestrian cross.
Question 5. You have parked on a hill where there is no curb. Which way should you point your front wheels in case your brakes should fail?
Keep your wheels straight. Steer away from the road. Steer towards the road. It makes no difference.
Answer.
Steer away from the road.
Question 6. What does this sign mean?
There is a traffic circle ahead. Divided highway ahead. Stay in your current lane, do not merge left or right. Central shared turning lane ahead.
Answer.
Divided highway ahead.
Question 7. You see a lane marked out with 2 sets of broken yellow lines. What sort of lane is this?
This is a high-occupancy vehicle, HOV, lane used for vehicles with multiple passengers. This is an emergency stopping lane for broken-down vehicles. This is a central turning lane used for left turns only. This is a reversible lane where the direction of traffic may change throughout the day.
Answer.
This is a reversible lane where the direction of traffic may change throughout the day.
Question 8. You arrive at an intersection only to find that the traffic signals are not working, they are completely unlit. What should you do?
Proceed as if you have a green signal. Cars should proceed through the intersection in the order they arrived. Yield to your right and proceed with caution when safe. Treat the intersection like an all-way stop.
Answer.
Treat the intersection like an all-way stop.
Question 9. Which of the following is true about parking near railroad crossing?
You must be at least 30 feet away on approaching side of the tracks, and 15 feet away on the departing side of the tracks. You must not park within 15 feet of the tracks. You can park anywhere behind the stop line. You must not park within 30 feet of the tracks.
Answer.
You must not park within 30 feet of the tracks.
Question 10. You are following another vehicle, but you might be a little too close. Which of the following is true about tailgating?
You should remain 40 feet behind at all times. You should remain at least 6 seconds behind. You should remain at least 3 seconds behind. You should follow close enough to make polite conversation with the driver ahead.
Answer.
You should remain at least 3 seconds behind.
Question 11. Which car is most likely to be hidden in the truck's blind spot or no zone?
Corsa MB. Car C. Car A. Car B.
Answer.
Car B.
Question 12. A car has parked near a fire hydrant. Is the car legally parked?
Yes. No, you cannot park within 30 feet of a fire hydrant. No, you cannot park within 15 feet of a fire hydrant. Yes, so long as it is moved within 10 minutes.
Answer.
No, you cannot park within 15 feet of a fire hydrant.
Question 13. Two cars have arrived at an intersection at around the same time. Who must yield here?
Car A must yield as it is turning left. Car B must yield as it is turning right. The car in the busier lane has right of way here. This is an uncontrolled intersection. One driver must wave the other driver through.
Answer.
Car A must yield as it is turning left.
Question 14. Three cars arrive at an intersection at the same time. Who here has right of way?
Car C. The pedestrian. Car A. Car B.
Answer.
The pedestrian.
Question 15. You see a school bus with its red lights flashing ahead. What must you do?
You must slow down to 10 miles per hour and pass with caution. You must come to a complete stop regardless of which direction you are traveling. If you are traveling in the same direction as the bus, you must come to a complete stop. You must come to a complete stop and pass at 20 miles per hour or less when there are no children on the road.
Answer.
You must come to a complete stop regardless of which direction you are traveling.
Question 16. You are approaching an intersection and you want to turn left. You cannot see any other vehicles around. Do you need to use your turn signals?
Yes, you must signal for 100 feet, or for 200 feet where the speed limit exceeds 40 miles per hour. Yes, you must always signal for a minimum of 100 feet. No, turn signals are optional in Colorado. No, turn signals are only required when there are other vehicles around.
Answer.
Yes, you must signal for 100 feet, or for 200 feet where the speed limit exceeds 40 miles per hour.
Question 17. Two cars arrive at a crossroads at the same time. Which of the following is true?
The car on the busier road has right-of-way here. Car B must yield to all vehicles turning across its path. Car A must yield to all pedestrians and oncoming vehicles. This is an uncontrolled intersection. One driver must wave the other driver through.
Answer.
Car A must yield to all pedestrians and oncoming vehicles.
Question 18. Which of the following is most true about safety belts?
Safety belts are optional in Colorado. Only the driver must wear a safety belt. The driver, every front seat passenger, and every passenger under 16 must wear a suitable restraint. The driver and every front seat passenger must wear their safety belts.
Answer.
The driver, every front seat passenger, and every passenger under 16 must wear a suitable restraint.
Question 19. Motorists can receive instructions from a variety of sources. Which of the following should be obeyed over all the rest?
A red traffic signal. A traffic officer. A prohibitory sign. A stop sign.
Answer.
A traffic officer.
Question 20. What does this sign mean?
Steep descent, drive with care. Only trucks can use the road ahead, find another route. Runaway truck ramp ahead. Beware, trucks will be entering from a steep side road or driveway.
Answer.
Steep descent, drive with care.
Question 21. You have parked your car facing downhill. In which gear should you leave your car if you are driving a manual?
First gear. Reverse. Neutral. Top gear.
Answer.
Reverse.
Question 22. What must you do at a flashing red traffic signal?
Stop and yield, as you would at a stop sign. Proceed. You do not need to stop or yield at a red flashing signal. Drive with caution as the traffic light is broken. Stop. You cannot proceed until the signal stops flashing.
Answer.
Stop and yield, as you would at a stop sign.
Question 23. What does this sign mean?
There is a crosswalk ahead. There is a shared section of road ahead, slow down and watch out for pedestrians. There is a school crossing ahead. There is a park or playground ahead.
Answer.
There is a school crossing ahead.
Question 24. You are driving along a divided highway. You notice that a school bus has stopped for passengers on the other side of the road. Its red lights are flashing. Do you need to stop here?
Yes, you must stop until the bus has switched off its red signals, retracted its stop arm, and started moving. No, you do not need to stop here. No, but you must slow down to 25 miles per hour or less and proceed with care. Yes, you must briefly stop and yield to any pedestrians on the road.
Answer.
No, you do not need to stop here.
Question 25. This driver is using a hand signal to communicate with other traffic. What does this driver intend to do?
Turn left. Slow down to let traffic pass. Turn right. Slow down or stop.
Answer.
Slow down or stop.
Question 26. You see a lane marked out with solid and broken yellow lines. Which of the following is true about this lane?
You can pull into this lane when entering the road. You can only turn left using this lane. This lane is accessible to traffic moving in both directions. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 27. You have parked against the curb facing uphill. Which way should you point your wheels in case your car should roll?
Steer towards the curb. Steer away from the curb. It makes no difference. Keep your wheels straight.
Answer.
Steer away from the curb.
Question 28. Car B has entered an intersection to turn right on a red signal. Car then arrives with the green signal. Which of the following is most correct?
Car A must yield to car B, as car B is already in the intersection. Car A should speed up to pass car B. Car A should queue through the intersection behind car B. Car B must stop and let car through.
Answer.
Car A must yield to car B, as car B is already in the intersection.
Question 29. What does this sign mean?
The maximum speed limit is 35 miles per hour. The speed limit during the day is 35 miles per hour. The recommended speed limit is 35 miles per hour. The speed limit at night is 35 miles per hour.
Answer.
The recommended speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
Question 30. What must you do at a steady yellow traffic signal?
Stop unless you're already in the intersection. Yield to your right. Drive with caution as there may be a hazard ahead. Speed up to get through before the signal turns red.
Answer.
Stop unless you're already in the intersection.
Question 31. You arrive at a crossroads. You want to turn left and you have a green signal. Can you proceed?
No, you need a green arrow to turn left. Yes, you can turn left, but you must yield to pedestrians and oncoming traffic first. Yes, you can turn left as this is a protected turn, No other cars are allowed to enter the intersection. Yes, but only if there is a left turn permitted sign posted.
Answer.
Yes, you can turn left, but you must yield to pedestrians and oncoming traffic first.
Question 32. Which of the following is not true about work zones?
You should be mindful of other traffic. Rear-end collisions are the most common work zone accident. Any fine you receive in a work zone may be doubled. You don't need to slow down for a work zone if there are no workers present. Work zones can have increased police activity.
Answer.
You don't need to slow down for a work zone if there are no workers present.
Question 33. Two cars are turning onto a divided highway. Which car is turning correctly here?
Both cars are turning correctly. Neither car is turning correctly. Car A is turning correctly. Car B is turning correctly.
Answer.
Car A is turning correctly.
Question 34. Three cars arrive at an intersection, one after the other. In what order can the cars proceed?
Car C, B, and then A. Car B, A, and then C. Car A, C, and then B. Car A, B, and then C.
Answer.
Car B, A, and then C.
Question 35. You are traveling along a stretch of highway. You see an emergency vehicle pulled over with its lights flashing ahead. Which of the following is true?
You can proceed as normal, but drive with care. You must reduce your speed by 25 miles per hour and proceed with caution. You must leave a vacant lane between your car and the emergency vehicle if possible, otherwise slow down to a safe speed. You must leave an empty lane between your car and the stopped emergency vehicle.
Answer.
You must leave a vacant lane between your car and the emergency vehicle if possible, otherwise slow down to a safe speed.
Question 36. You arrive at an intersection and you see the sign. What should you do?
Come to a complete stop and yield to any traffic before proceeding. Slow down and only proceed if the intersection is clear. Find another route, you cannot proceed through here. Come to a complete stop and then go.
Answer.
Come to a complete stop and yield to any traffic before proceeding.
Question 37. What does this sign mean?
The recommended speed limit is 50 miles per hour. The maximum speed limit is 50 miles per hour. The speed limit at night is 50 miles per hour. The minimum speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
Answer.
The maximum speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
Question 38. What does this sign mean?
Central turning lane starts ahead. U-turns are permitted at the intersection ahead. Roundabout ahead. There is a traffic island ahead, pass to the right only.
Answer.
Roundabout ahead.
Question 39. Which of the following actions are optional when changing lanes?
Checking your mirrors to see the road is clear. Using your turn signals. Looking over your shoulder to double check that the road is clear. None of the above.
Answer.
None of the above.
Question 40. What does this sign mean?
There is a hospital ahead. There is a low bridge ahead. There is a crossroad ahead. There is a railroad crossing ahead.
Answer.
There is a crossroad ahead.
Question 41. Can you turn left on a red traffic signal?
Yes, unless prohibited by a sign. Only from one one-way street onto another one-way street. No, never. Only when you are turning into a one-way street from any other street.
Answer.
Only from one one-way street onto another one-way street.
Question 42. What does this sign mean?
Divided highway ahead. No left turn ahead. Traffic circle ahead. Keep right.
Answer.
Keep right.
Question 43. Are you allowed to turn right at a red signal?
No, you can never turn right at a red light. Yes, but only if a sign permits you to do so. Yes, this is a protected turn, so you will have right of way. Yes, but only after coming to a stop and yielding to traffic and pedestrians.
Answer.
Yes, but only after coming to a stop and yielding to traffic and pedestrians.
Question 44. You are driving at night with your high beams switched on. You see a car ahead. When must you turn off your high beams?
When you are 500 feet from an approaching vehicle or 200 feet behind another vehicle. When you are 1,000 feet away from another vehicle. When you are 200 feet from an approaching vehicle or 500 feet behind another vehicle. When you are 500 feet away from another vehicle.
Answer.
When you are 500 feet from an approaching vehicle or 200 feet behind another vehicle.
Question 45. Which of the following is true about wet weather driving?
You should slow down in the wet to avoid hydroplaning and loss of traction. If you hydroplane, release the accelerator and avoid braking or turning if possible. You should not use your cruise control on wet roads. All of the above.
Answer.
All of the above.
Question 46. Two cars arrive at an uncontrolled intersection at around the same time. Which of the following is true?
Car A must yield to the right. Car B must yield to the left. Any turning vehicle must yield. This is an uncontrolled intersection. One driver must wave the other driver through.
Answer.
Car A must yield to the right.
Question 47. What does this sign mean?
There is a crossroad ahead. Wrong way, go back. There is a railroad crossing ahead. There is a river crossing ahead.
Answer.
There is a railroad crossing ahead.
Question 48. You drive up to an intersection and you see the sign. What should you do?
Come to a complete stop, yield if necessary, and then proceed. Maintain speed as all traffic ahead must yield to you. Slow down and queue behind any traffic already in the intersection. Slow down and prepare to yield to pedestrians and traffic ahead.
Answer.
Slow down and prepare to yield to pedestrians and traffic ahead.
Question 49. This driver is using a hand signal to communicate with other traffic. What does this driver intend to do?
Slow down to let traffic pass. Turn left. Turn right. Slow down or stop.
Answer.
Turn right.
Question 50. You are turning into a driveway. Who must you yield to here?
No one. Any oncoming vehicles. Oncoming vehicles and any pedestrians. Any pedestrians.
Answer.
Oncoming vehicles and any pedestrians. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.